And what's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video, and today we are doing something we haven't done in a while. We are talking about Dragon Ball. But before every good video, you need to talk about different things. So, two things we need to get out the way, two, maybe three, I'm not really sure. Let's just do this. First of all, if you do enjoy content like this and you want me to keep it up, I need you to do some really simple but important things. I need you to slap that like button. I need you to hit subscribe, slap the bell, and to turn on the post notifications. You know what I'm talking about, guys. Comment down below your thoughts on this video. And one more thing before we actually get into the main subject of this video, which, by the way, this video is going to be short. Because, well, it's going to be a kind of short one. I'll probably do a more breakdown of it later on. This is just something to hold over while I get some other videos edited for tomorrow, but as I do this, it's Monday night, and this video is coming out Tuesday. So yeah. The upload schedule. I said I was going to talk about this back on Sunday, and now I'm going to do it. So this is the upload schedule. Tuesday, let's talk, because it's Tuesday right now as you guys are watching this, not as I'm recording it, because I just said it's Monday. Wednesday, we're going to do a video like you saw on Sunday, which will just be Roblox or something, Minecraft, Call of Duty, just something where we have fun. Thursday, we're doing the Skyblock Survival. We'll be doing the second episode of that. I don't know exactly how long that series is going to go. I'm going to try to get it going for as long as I can. But it's survival in the sky. It's kind of hard to... Yeah. Friday and Saturday, what I'm doing with those 2 days is, like, if I have a story that I want to create, like I was trying to do with Riverwood, but I kind of failed. And I'm on a new computer and don't remember what map that or what that was or anything else, so I can't really go back on it now. Friday and Saturday are reserved for that. Like if I want to plan a story or anything like that, that's for that. Sunday we're gonna do exactly what we did last Sunday. It's just gonna be the same fun content because everyone hates Sundays and next are Mondays, so they need something, right? Alright, now that the upload schedule's out the way, if there's any questions about that, put them down below. You know what to do. That's how we do things around here. With that out the way, let's get on to our actual topic of this video, which is Dragon Ball, of course. I said that earlier, but we're going to do things differently than we have been doing, where we just got straight into it. We're going to be breaking this down into like pros and cons, basically. I'm going to start off with some pros and then cons, give my explanation of to why. First of all, for pro, let's go with Dragon Ball Super Broly. You may ask, alright, so why do you think this movie is a step in the right direction for Dragon Ball as a whole? The answer to that is really simple. The series has been going on since the 90s, and then it had those year-long breaks of us not being able to see Dragon Ball, and then they just come out with Battle of Gods and everything else, and they just brought it all back. Broly was kind of like a new inspiration for them to keep it going, in a way. They admitted they did a new art style, they were working out new things, they tried new things with this movie to make it so much better. And we'll get into this a bit later, but they're going to keep going with that and make the next movie even better. And by later, I mean now. The second Dragon Ball Super movie. Yeah, because apparently Battle of Gods and Resurrection F are counted under Z for some reason. I don't know. That's just that. The second movie was confirmed, but not really. It's not to say really a while back. A couple, maybe 2 weeks back or something like that. The people in charge of the Broly movie were in an interview, and they said that they were going to work harder on the sequel movie and everything else, which means there will be a sequel. everyone's still guessing what it's gonna be about. The main guess is Broly. Some people are hoping for Cell, which I don't know how they would really fit Cell into this right now. I don't know how they'd find a way to do that. But hey, if they can, that'd be interesting. I'd watch it. How about y'all? Let's move on to the third and final pro. Dragon Ball Super, the second season. For a while, it was speculated that there was going to be a second season. There was debates about if it was confirmed or not, but it is going to happen. And everything else. We're going to see that, but we just don't know when. Supposedly, the date that is on everyone's mind is like July 22nd or something. I do kind of hope it's in that month because my birthday's in that month, so it'd be a nice birthday present to me, yeah? You know what I'm saying? Dragon Ball Super coming back. That'd be a nice present. Now it's time for the cons. Oh boy. People may not like what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. The cast list. You may be thinking, alright, what are you talking about with the cast list? For a moment, let's go back into one of our pros, the Broly movie. The dub, not the sub. There's nothing really wrong with the sub. I'm not aiming at that. Aiming at the dub of it. So, by that I mean everyone knows that controversy and everything else that was happening with Vic. I think, we can't have that if we want the series to continue. That'll be a bad thing for the views, the ratings, everything. And that'll make the dubs less popular, so while the main series may keep going, we won't get a dub of it or anything like that. And that's going to anger a lot of people. Personally, I think Monica needs to be fired. That's just me. It's just me. Don't hate. It's just my opinion. We are all entitled to our own opinion, but that is mine. If you don't agree with me, go into the comment section and tell me why. That's your opinion. Now, on to the other problem with the dubs. I've been keeping up with the dub of Super, probably like my fourth rewatch of the series entirely, not really sure, I haven't been keeping count. But they keep ruining the dub music. Like, the latest outro for Super, I liked the sub version, the Japanese version of it more. And it just kind of seems like they dulled it down heavily for the dub, and it just kind of like ruins the music. And when you don't have the music to go along with it that gives away the same feel that the original one did, it kind of makes everything feel a bit less wanted. Which would again, in turn, start leading to people complaining about the music and everything else as they have, which would probably lead me back to the issue I talked about with the cast list. Eventually, the dub may stop while the sub keeps going on without the dub, and we may never see the dub again. So I'm saying stuff like that needs to be addressed, it needs to be dealt with, or else bad things may happen, and there'll be nothing we can do about that. The fights. Now this one is a less needed one because it doesn't really affect the ratings too much. This is more so for logical debates and everything else. I'm talking about like the fights. You see different things like Toriyama mentioning key control and everything else like that, but it's hard to pinpoint exactly what level the Dragon Ball characters are at, such as Goku. We don't know if he's galactic, universal. We don't know. There are different feats we can use, but there aren't too many of them. Like the Beerus and Goku feat that shook the universe. That was a shared feat between the two. And for Goku to even call that his own, he'd have to be like literally more than double the power he had from God now. He'd have to be over double that because Beerus was at his 10% and he still had energy left. So he'd have to be way above that now. Now, one thing I do like about how in the Broly movie they did show a new feat that we haven't really seen much of, which is when Broly and Gogeta were fighting, and they created a tear in the dimensions. So maybe we'll be seeing more that comes with the new art style. Maybe they're trying to renovate Dragon Ball as a whole, recreate it, and build it up with stronger backgrounds to fill in different plot holes, figure out how strong each character is, and to solidify all that. So that's my take on it. If the cons were dealt with, I think the show would be a lot better to come for the years, and it'd be able to stay around a lot longer. Just like its predecessors, Dragon Ball Z and Kai, which some people didn't like Kai, but I kind of preferred that one to Z, but that's just my own opinion. So what are your thoughts? I want to know. Just let me know, guys. With that out of the way, I'm going to make a corny joke again. We are in the end game now, even though a month's past it technically. So thanks for watching, and please remember to smash the like button, hit subscribe, and turn on the bell to be notified every time I upload. And well guys, until we meet again. Yo!